Hi friends, my name is Griselle with Psychic MD, and I'm here to do another type of reading. This time we're going to be doing a candle wax read, and you will have two options to choose from. Of course, we're going to have the green, and this is going to be choice number 1. And then, of course, the blue, choice number 2. So for those of you that are repeat offenders, I want to thank you so much for stopping in and for joining me today, whenever today is to you. I appreciate it much. For those of you that are brand new to my channel, thank you for stopping in as well. I appreciate you having curiosity. And I hope that everyone receives exactly what it is that they came here for. We're going to get a little bit of sagey sage. Just because we're doing candle work doesn't really mean that sage is not needed, at least in my opinion. In my humble opinion. All right, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit more for us. This is what we do, by the way, when the electricity goes out and we can't work. Go ahead and move this out of the way. And let's see what we can see here. I feel like some of you guys are experiencing a little bit of a time warp, feeling almost like time is going by too slow, but then you turn around and then it just happens so fast, which is really kind of a quandary to be in. If you guys are picking up any other noise, I apologize. I have no control over what happens downstairs. Okay. I feel like things could be feeling like they're going in a circular motion, okay? Almost like you're going round and round and round over the same things over and over again. Some of you guys have had a battle with like bronchitis or bronchial issues. I feel like some of you guys are in separation. I'm hearing Connect 4. Some of you guys could be playing some board games or games like that with your children. Some of you guys could be looking into ponds and looking at water lilies, or have something to do with like yoga, as well as like breathing practices, breathing arts, I guess you would call it. Breath work, things like that could be important to you. And I'm going to say the letter S could be important to you as well. The letter S, groups could be important to you as well. I feel like you have different groups of friends that you have a lot of emotion towards, like genuine emotion. Sometimes I feel like things could be floating away, and or sometimes things feel like they're floating towards you. It's almost like you have this vision or this desire that you want, and you see it slowly coming towards you. For a lot of you guys, I feel like you're energy workers, or you really work well with energy, or you see energy well. And I will say that your heart chakra is going to say it's pretty open. It feels good. The energy feels good. It feels calm for the most part. Some of you guys are into like sign language or speak intently with your hands. Okay, that's for somebody out there. And also I'm getting just a lot of like teamwork, and I heard the word unification. Just working as a team. I feel like people lean on you, people rely on you quite a bit, actually. I feel like you're seen as being stoic, very approachable, kind of Queen of Pentacles energy, where animals and children tend to gravitate towards you. Now, I will say that I do see like an ancestor that you very much, I don't want to say a replica, but you're very similar to one of your ancestors. And I also feel like you have a lot of things going through your mind at this point in time. It could be worries, concerns. It could be things rearing their ugly heads, and almost like, I feel like a confrontation. It's almost like coming face to face with like a scorpion or something, okay? So I feel like that's not for everybody, but I feel like it's almost like seeing something and then it manifests right before your eyes and nobody else sees or understands it. And it's like right in front of your face, and you're wondering, why does nobody else see this as well? It could be about another person. It could be about anything, really. Some of you guys are working on your foundation. This could be family foundation. I see a dog here. A dog here, not dog hair. I also see a crab. Some of you guys could be dealing with a cancer, or have cancer prominent in your chart yourselves. But I see someone building on foundation. So this could be, I feel like this is love foundation. And it doesn't have to be like love, romantic, the Disney movie kind of love. It can be love, agape love, or any kind of love, really. I think we've been trained wrong by television on what to expect as far as that topic goes. Just my personal opinion. I heard the word collector. You could collect people. You could be somebody that collects people easily. Yet I feel like you don't really share a lot about what's in your heart necessarily. Interesting. You're a safe place for many, and a foundation for many, where people take refuge in you. You could be a community advocate, family advocate. You could be somebody that knows how to get resources moved about and placed where it needs to be placed. Just like the squeaky wheel gets oil. It's like, oh, I have this connection and I can make that happen. Yeah. But I see a lot of like ancestors around you, like supporting you. I see people being fed and like loved on and taken care of. And I think that's really super cool. Even here, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see exactly what the camera sees. Let's get in here. Sorry, guys. But this little part right here is actually popping out of the water itself, which is kind of interesting. It's lifting up. So it makes me feel like there's been some kind of a resurrection, almost like maybe you've gone silent or quiet, or no, that's not quite it either. You know what? I feel like it goes back to your ancestor, of the person that you're very similar to with those characteristics, that's almost like a resurrecting in this lifetime. Somebody that takes care of many, okay? And you bring everybody together. You're the glue that holds people together. If it wasn't for you, people would not even come together. All these people in your circle, which your circle is far and wide. I feel like there's even almost no parameter around your circle. That's how much you love. And that's awesome to see. That's incredibly rare. If this doesn't describe you, then definitely this is not your read, okay? I feel like, yeah, you've encountered 1 or 2 bad apples, or a handful, especially more in the past where you were not able to use like your discernment, but you're really on point now. And the times that you get burned by having such an open heart are few and far in between, which is really cool. I heard lay of the land. Let me show you the lay of the land. Let me show you how it's done. I heard tribe, like you could belong to a tribe or have an interest in anything that's tribal, anything like that. But I heard dependable, so people can depend on you. They know they can depend on you. A lot of wisdom to be shared. I feel like you do get some evil eye, but it's almost like you acknowledge it and then you just kind of move past it. And a lot of eyes on you. One in particular where they just kind of keep staring and it's like, I don't know what they want. Maybe that's, sorry if you hear my stomach growling. It's just my life. But you could be wondering, it's like, well, what do they want? Is it jealousy? Is it what? But I don't think you really waste a lot of time on that. I feel like you're really solid and you know how to roll with the punches and how to deal, and very accepting. So I love this vibe. I think it's highly unusual, by the way. I think that you're definitely considered an earth angel. Yeah, you're incredibly well loved and spiritually taken care of. So I'm not trying to get burned here. Let's see if we can make this float. And then drop everything else. Sorry, guys. That's pretty cool. Neat trick, Griselle. Yeah. So, what else do we see? Let's see if we get in there. I heard tiger lilies. You could be somebody who likes to garden. You could be receiving a bouquet. Okay. I do feel like you have 2 people around you. One that tells you kind of like small lies, or like, yeah, it's just flat out lies. Not a big deal, but another person that has a really long nose. It gives me Pinocchio vibes. So I'm feeling like you have one person that's just kind of a liar around you. And the other one is kind of slants the truth or whatever. Same difference, okay? So you just might want to be careful with that. Your foundation is strong, actually. So that's really cool. And I feel like you have people that come and, you know, come towards you and then they go and do their own thing. The letter G could be in somebody's name. The letter C, the letter I, the letter F. And that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let me know if you saw anything else within this reading that I perhaps missed. Thank you so much, and you have a great day. Namaste. Hi there, my name is Griselle with Psychic MD, and I'm here to do another reading. All this time, we're going to be doing the candle wax read for you, just for fun, because that's what we do when the power goes out. So if you chose the blue candle, then this reading is for you. We got a little bit of sagey sage going on, and hopefully I won't have a hazard like I did the last time where I actually dropped a hand, this hand in particular. Okay. Get a little bit of water. And let's see what we have besides my hair. interesting. So I'm going to say sometimes you may have a hard time speaking your truth, or some people don't want you to actually speak your truth. I actually saw mushrooms, so you could be somebody who microdoses or loves mushrooms, loves to cook with mushrooms, whatever your case may be. No judgment here. I heard fish tank or aquarium. Somebody has a business that has those things involved, like fish tanks or aquarium, or there's an issue with finding somebody who can take care of it or clean it properly, anything like that. Yeah, especially in like finding debris here. The letter O could be important. I see like a baby chick. There could be like a new birth or a pregnancy. And I hear it was unexpected, like it would be unexpected. So this could be you or someone around you. The letter J could be important. The letter C. And then because this is a blue candle, I definitely feel like this is about speaking your truth. But I also feel like with the flare of it coming and going, you may have issues like when you, it's a weird way to say it, but when you try to use your vocal cords, when you're trying to speak, your voice can possibly go in and out at different times, okay? And I do feel like there is a clearing of your throat chakra that's actually happening, okay? I think that the more that you use your voice, speak your mind, the more confident you'll become. I do feel like people have been intimidated by what you've said in the past, and they've tried to snuff out your voice, like deliberately. I also see the Pink Panther. That could be relevant to someone. Maybe the movie has some bearing. Maybe somebody's nickname would be Pink Panther. No idea. I feel like you're expected to fall in line. Fall in line and follow the narrative that's been given. And that's why I believe initially, especially, your voice, I don't want to say it came out as weak, but when you try to speak whatever this is about your truth, people try to like slap their hand over your mouth essentially, whether it's energetically or physically. You could have large eyes, or you could be under the watchful gaze of somebody who has intense eyes, or somebody who is a hyper-ope, meaning that they have a plus prescription. And when you look, they kind of look like that Coke bottle effect in the center. You could like the game Centipede or resonate with that as well. I kind of see like maybe for some of you, you've undergone some recent heartbreak, okay? And what I'm being told is, as painful as it is, it's actually for your good because you're being protected. That was not healthy for you. But here shortly, you're experiencing being surrounded almost by the clouds. And what I mean by that is it's more of the comfort, not the I can't see through the clouds type of thing. You may not know actually why this is transpiring, but you may feel a lot of comfort in that. So you're being hemmed in from all sides so that you are divinely protected. And I do feel like your voice matters in this world a lot more than you think. And that's why people have gotten pissed off or have gotten afraid and retaliated or deliberately sought out to silence you in some way. So whatever it is that you're speaking on, I think that it does piss people off. And I think that for a long time, you just kind of kept things to yourself. Now I heard keep the ball rolling. There are other people that think and feel the same way that you do. So whatever it is that this is about, you're exactly on track, okay? And I'm seeing the letter C. I'm seeing the letter Q. I heard no man's an island, but you feel like you're an island because you're all kind of by yourself in this, or at least that's how it feels. But I do feel like you're going to have shortly here a lot of people that are going to come to your aid energetically, if not mentally, emotionally, whatever the case may be. And they're going to be supportive. They are going to help you join voices as well as join forces. You're not going to feel like you're alone. I feel a lot of humanitarian vibes. This is about, I heard crimes against humanity. Take that however you will. Feel like these are causes. And oh, and I see also a bear. That might be interesting. So your name might be Bear, or somebody might love bears. And I heard Care Bear. So might be for somebody there. I'm feeling energy of like similar to what the Virgin Mary, I guess. So you could be perhaps Catholic or something to do with like praying to the saints. Not everybody, but one or two of you out there. And I think just in general, you've been expecting or hoping against hope. I heard that people would come like to your aid because you feel like this is just too much to carry by yourself. And I feel like you are attracting quite an audience, I heard. And not just an audience that just wants to kind of judge and stifle your voice, whether this has to do with, I don't know if I can say the word on YouTube because we're so sensitive nowadays, but DV, you know, that domestic V word that we're not supposed to say, or if that has to do with current events, or if this has to do with trafficking, the S traffic. I feel like knowledge is power, and I'm being told that slowly people are gravitating and waking up, and that your voice is being used for that. It's a powerful force, so don't give up. Things have been really, really tough for you. I can see that. But shortly here, you're going to find a solid foundation. And it's going to come slowly, painfully slow, to where you have to be so incredibly brave. But just know that people are coming around and definitely think like you and see the same thing that you do. I heard that you're being lifted up. I also feel like you're not one to want to do something like this. Like you're like, I don't want to have to fight for a cause, or I don't want to speak. I'm not a speaker. I'm not that kind of person. I just want to live. But what I see are not things that are okay. I heard transhumanism. I heard surprise. I heard band. Even the way this flame is acting right now looks to me very much like a jagged, pointy knife. It's, I do understand that people will be pissed off. This could even have to do with animal rights. For some of you, not all, it could have to do with veganism. Whatever cause is dear to your heart. Ooh. And let there be light. That was pretty cool. I just feel like even that is a sign just to know that whatever's done in the dark is going to come to light. And rest assured, everything is working out the way it needs to, okay? I feel like your light is going to shine a lot brighter than you ever thought, and maybe even in ways that you didn't even want, okay? I love this for you. I'm sending out encouragement. Hang in there. I hate when people say, you're strong, you got this, you can do this. It's just so, I don't know, such a pat answer. But sometimes we have to be strong until we have other people to help us. And then we can let down, I don't know, maybe our guard or our fight just a little bit more. I think that there's also a connection to the ocean, a lot of things in the ocean to be revealed, which is interesting because I was watching something about these sea creatures that are found after the great tsunamis and things like that. It's just so much is unknown as far as the ocean floors go. Okay, once again, sorry about the noise. If you like this reading, do give me a like, share, comment, subscribe, and until next time, namaste.